I'm gonna record a 2-for-1. I'm gonna record. I'm gonna mainly record a 25-minute video. I don't know if I did a 2-for-1 on my last part as well, which I heavily doubt I did. I just want to double check. Very sure I didn't. This one was my last one. No, I didn't. Thankfully I would know that. So the last video was pretty long because we did a lot. We explored the depths again and got our ability. I'm sorry to say, but I'm gonna look out. I should have done this off screen, but I'm looking up a couple of things. The couple of things I'm looking up are how to get extra batteries because it's gonna probably take me hours to figure it out. I would have probably figured it out at some point, but I just want to see if I'm right or wrong on this. I looked it up before. I just don't remember if it says anything. Okay, I was wrong technically. There's supposed to be something up north that shows a zonai construct. So I was wrong there. The other thing I was going to look up was how to awaken the Great Fairy because in this video we are going to and funnily enough, this will heavily confuse me on my editing and it will heavily confuse me on my recording. I'm going to do my intro on the second part of my video so that I will know like the second part of this video so that I would tell you guys by confusing the heck out of you by giving you an intro, but it's just going to be an intro and not anything about what happened in the last video and what I'm doing in this video. It's because I already said last video was insane because I traveled through the depths. I faced Koga, and that guy's my favorite. And I got the final rune, auto build, a really dang cool rune, and went through the lab and was able to get the rune, the extra stuff such as my most favorite thing ever, Hero's Path mode. That is my favorite because it tells you where you've gone and where you haven't gone. And I only wanted Hero's Path mode on the central part of Hyrule, meaning the part of Hyrule where you actually go, and not the sky because I would know where I haven't gone through the sky. And there's also the sensor, which I'm super glad they did because I wanted to find the shrines that way. Of course, that would still lead me to looking up where all the shrines are. But here's the insanity. In Breath of the Wild, they did this as a DLC, and they had Hero's Path mode be ending after 100 hours of playing through it. When Tears of the Kingdom, they did 256 hours, which is insane. I don't know why the heck they did that. They just made it a lot easier. I guess it's for anyone who is new and have never played Breath of the Wild before and just jumped right into this one. But I loved that they did that, despite how easy they made that. And then the other thing is, I also have Sensor Plus, and I don't have Travel Battalion yet because I have to go to Akala Ancient Tech Lab, which I will do on part. I don't know what, because I'm thinking like past part 30, because on part 30 I'm going through the Great Forest if I have 15 hearts. Because I'm planning on having 15 hearts by the time I am done with all of the things I'm planning on doing. Like, when I make it to part 29 and figuring out where I'm going from there, then I'll figure out what to do from there. Because past part 30, I'm planning on going through Lurelin Village, attacking some nasty pirates, and also, and it's funny because normally if I wanted to, I would go to Gerudo, or what they call Gerudo, and battle the boss from there. But the only reason I'm not doing that is because I feel like going through Lowland right after I figure out how to awaken the Great Fairy is actually something I need to do. Because I want to upgrade my armor. And I finally have the Climber's Bandana after like a few parts of looking around, and I'm super glad for it. Most likely in the next video, I'm going to go to Terrytown and find Colton there, or find Kelton and see where Colton is. Colton is so hard to even do for a voice because it hurts my neck after like 3 minutes of doing his voice. Colton is easy because he's a lower voice since he used to be like way younger, but turned into some sort of like 30-year-old brother, and Colton was like 20 but still spoke really high pitch. So anyways, I found these guys, so now we get to see what they say. Dentist Clothing Boutique. As I've said multiple times now, I can't admit 3 customers at present. What do you mean? We took the trouble to come here, and now you're saying we can't get in? I wanted to see Cece's new stuff. It's not every day a mega famous fashion designer debuts new material. Yeah, everything I heard said that this was some of Cece's best work. I'm so sorry. But we only have 1 entry ticket remaining. 1 ticket? So you're saying 1 person could go in? Hey, come on now. We can't just let one of us get the head start. Sure, I know that. It was just a joke. Oh well. Maybe if we come back later, they'll have room for all of us. Yeah, it's not like this is the only clothing place in the village. What do you say we kill some time at a dye shop? Ooh, or we could check out the pasture. Speaking of which, I've heard that a little ways up the road from the pasture is a laboratory specializing in ancient stuff. Since we got all dolled up, we may as well head to town and see it all. Okay, so I was apparently supposed to see those guys. I was apparently supposed to see those guys way earlier. Thank goodness they gave up. Oh my! I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Are you also a tourist who come to see my sister's, the new line of Cece products? As long as it's just you, you're free to go into the shop. Cece herself is in there right now, in fact. Nothing you'll see is for sale. It's only an exhibition right now. Sorry to disappoint. Funny if they would have just walked right away and then they heard her talk to Link. And they would be like, what a freaking ripoff! I'm gonna see if I can sit by a fire. But I don't think there's gonna be a fire nearby because it just rained. So... Oh! You're the same guy I remembered from Breath of the Wild. Wonder what you want. Love's fire burns forever. What's the matter? You can tell me, weirdly handsome dude. You look like you've been places. Sure, things are peaceful in the old village, but there's a jungle out there in the world. That's why I stick around here. Checking out the scene, making sure no strangers put the moves on Miss Ivy. Wait a minute, that's why I make sure no strangers come in from outside to disturb the peace, Ivy. You forgot the mess. Always add the mess. Miss Ivy is a pastor girl for the East Wind General Store. There's no problem if you want to talk to Miss Ivy. Just keep the naive I just moved here and won't somebody show me around act to a minimum. Not anyone could be as young, guyish, or fashionable. That's just me. By the way, quick question for you, big guy. What kind of person do you think would make Miss Ivy at Eastwind happy? I'm not asking for me, you understand. A friend of a friend wanted advice, and I'm having a tough time with the answer. Obviously, I can't just go ask her directly. Let me know if you think of something. Side quest, Manny's Beloved. Just a bunch of side quests to be conquering. So that along with certain other things. Look, this is a storage room. Oh, interesting. Oh wait, I can fuse with these, and one of them will turn into an axe. But I already have a hammer. Nice, I love that. But I want to sleep, or I want to sit by a fire. I'm gonna friggin' find a fire, or at least go back to that cooking spot that I found before. Let me see if I can find it. Frog! Frog! Nope. Ow, you disappeared right then. There's the academy. Is there a campfire there? And this way, I might as well just wait until like 6 o'clock or something. Or just stay until noon. Ah! Someone's here! Hey. He keeps talking to me! Is there anything special bringing you to Hateno Village at this hour? I'm sorry. Oh, we have our veggies, Cece's fashion, and just those two things, really. So, you know, not much point attacking our homes or anything. Hey, I'm not a thief. Oh, he's actually pretty handsome now that I get a good look. Hey, I have a good idea. You should take this and not ask any questions. Okay. You swept me off my feet so fast that I gave you one of my prized eggs. No more, though. Just forget what happened here today. How could I ever forget? Your heart is like a cuckoo's egg. Easily given, but easy to break. Please, find it in your heart to forget what happened today. Well, how could I ever forget? Okay, it's forgotten. I was wondering if there was some way that I could romanticize eggs. But in the end, eggs are something you cook and eat for breakfast. That's it. They say a cuckoo's memory lasts for 3 steps. If you promise to forget this whole timing thing, gosh darn me, I'll forget it too. I should head back to work. The stores in barn are always open. Take it easy, stranger. Hey, I'm a hero. I take offense in many things that you said. This is not going very well. Be right there. Hang on just a second. Oh, I was sure you were Mayoral Reede coming to talk for a bit. Did all this fashion business bring you to town too? Oh, it's raining. Great. Yes, journey. Before, folks came to Hateno Village for the veggies, but now they show up for that girl she makes. So what are you after? The veggies. Ah, that's what I thought. Hateno has its veggies after all. I focus on growing pumpkins myself, but there's other fields and a couple of farms up the hill too. And I suppose nowadays that we've got those weird sculptures to go get too. Point is, there's plenty to check out of our village if you take the time to look. Anyway, what you see here is me trying to come up with a new kind of veggie. But I haven't had much luck so far. Still, if I quit so soon, that'd be a poor excuse for a farmer, wouldn't I now? Keep on going, buddy. I'm gonna try to get me some shut-eye. Till noon! So screw it, I'm buying a bed. Actually, I'm not going to buy, I'm going to go to my house. Southwell. This is supposed to be where my house is, originally. I could star that, but I won't. This time I will remember it. If I don't, then I guess I will just wait around and see. Boston Construction. Cutting until I am Running until I get to the point of the store. Meaning when I get to that storefront. Where is my house? Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh. Now that's interesting. Oh yeah. After the calamity, I asked myself how to rebuild and set out across Hyrule in the search for an answer. I saw collapsed buildings, lost cities. The damage was far worse than I had imagined. But as I watched the people and heard their stories, I was convinced all was not lost. The people's spirits were not broken. They and their strong wills are Hyrule's greatest treasure. They are the ones who will rebuild, and my contribution to their efforts will be to protect them while they do so. As part of Hyrule's reconstruction, we've built a school in Hateno Village. It's the largest Hylian village, with its sprawling, bountiful land. There are so many children living there that it seemed the ideal place to found a school. I've recruited Simon from the Research Institute to teach there. He was Puro's assistant for years, which makes him well equipped to deal with the needs of quirky children. I'll be overseeing the school for a while myself to keep an eye on the students. I commissioned Bolson, who taught his trade to Hudson of Hudson Construction, to construct the school for us. He seemed deeply moved by the request. This will be his final job in Hateno Village before he sets off on a journey. I had him add a secret room to my house, one that won't appear on the plans. It's dim, but humidity and temperature controlled, so it's very comfortable. It's proven very useful when I'm working alone and need to concentrate. Work on the school has been moving along smoothly, but a major problem recently reared its head. We don't have enough teachers. Simon is interviewing people, but he hasn't found a good fit yet. I'd like to hire someone intelligent, educated, and capable of earning the children's trust. Nurturing our children is an extension of our duty to this land. We shape our future by the way we shape their path. I hope to see sterling members of our community come to this village and take up that mantle as their teacher. Look at this. You realize what this is. This was from the Champion's Ballad from Breath of the Wild. It's here. And that's even cooler. It's been here all this time. That along with this beautiful thing. The golden horse. Which I wonder if that will be something to be seen. But I still think that's amazing. What are you? Anyways. It's still freaking raining. But it will stop soon. I'm going to the east. I don't remember what they called it. East Hill is what I think it's called. And I'm gonna not buy. Well, actually, I might buy something like arrows. Soon enough, probably even sell something. And see what they have for armor. This is not going well. Keep on trying, bloody old Chumblepan. Sorry. Sophie, hey, how's it going? By all means, head on in before somebody else shows up. Between you and me, Cece herself is here right now. That said, we're only displaying the new Cece line right now. Sorry, not selling it. Sorry to disappoint. I'm going to the East Hill first. Go right in. Hiya! What happens if I go upstairs? Sort of interesting to have a store that is also a house. Seems like you have 3 beds. Oh, these must be those fashionista plate sisters. Fresh milk. Hylian tomatoes, which looks like you have a lot of those. Hylian tomatoes. Please tell me that works. Taking a picture of them in store is not great, but... Oh, hi. But, whatever. What the heck was new there? I saw something that was new. Oh, nothing. Nothing was new. Arrows!
Oh.
Our little East Wind General Store carries all the Hateno Village's local specialties. Ever since Cece set up in the place set across the way, Hateno has made a name for itself with fresh fashion. Before that, though, this was a farming community from way back. We're a self-sufficient little bird. We eat what we harvest and sell the rest.
Whoa.
I tell you what, if you haven't lived until you've tried a bottle of fresh milk straight from Hateno pasture. Head on up to the pasture when you get a minute. You'll be glad you did. That wraps up the sales pitch, I figure.
Whoa.
Sorry for the song and dance, but I got a business to run. Anywho, you were saying? Something I can do you for?
Oh.
How many do you need? Take them all.
Ha.
You sure buy a lot, friend. The veggies out in the field aren't for sale. If you're in the market for produce, come see us. Hylian shrooms. Very nice. Very good stuff. Oh, are you the one? You are the one. Miss Ivy. Is the rain getting you down? Well, come on in and get dry while browsing our wares.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Hateno Village. Here for some sightseeing? The Eastwind General Store is open for business. If you're here for Hateno Village's famous fresh produce, you're in the right place. Or if you like this super cute Cece hat, you can hit the store across the way. Ventus Clothing. They're featuring a new line of hats right now. Thanks to Cece, this village is a place to be. She's drawing in so many tourists that our sales are going up too. Cece's putting our village on the map. What do you like? Huh? What do I like? Where did that come from? Let me guess. Oh, you are a lifesaver. Maybe frogs? Sure, why not? I like frogs. Yes, I can do that way more than the restless crickets. You are a lifesaver. Because my word, those restless crickets were ridiculous to find before. If I had 100 hot-footed frogs, I would be incredibly happy. Oops, I couldn't think of anything, so I just told him what my dad likes instead. Dope! Well, gotta go to Manny. What the heck? You're sneaking. You're spying.
Oh.
I'm not trying to be rude, buddy, but what were you doing with Miss Ivy from the general store? Sure, I noticed. I've been checking her out for a friend of a friend tipped me off. I'll talk to her.
Huh?
You went and asked what Miss Ivy likes. Right to her face. What's the idea? You asked me to do it. Uh-oh. Gotta play smooth. Can't let him guess I'm the one dying to know. Alright then, so what is it? What does Miss Ivy want? Can't leave my friend's friend hanging. She wants some hot-footed frogs. Well, that checks out. Miss Ivy's love for animals is just one of the many charming things about her. Or so my friend's friend is always saying. That was a close one. I bet it pretty smooth. Still, collecting 100 hot-footed frogs seems like a big job, even for someone you love.
Ah.
But not if I had to help. You traveler types go into wells and caves all the time, right? Alright, that's nice to know that they're in the wells and caves that I already knew about. That's just the kind of place where you find frogs. You don't even have to go far. I already know that. Didn't I hear about a bunch of frogs in a well somewhere in this village? Maybe I should check that out later. What? I didn't say anything. Haha, look. Let's focus on how helpful it would be if you gathered just 10 of them.
Huh?
Hey, buddy, do I hear the faint croaks of little frogs? Dying for you. Specifically, 10 hot-footed frogs in that pouch of yours. Yes, here you go. 1, 2, 3. Aha! 10 frogs, all accounted for. Allow me to take those off your hands. And as promised, here's your reward, purple rupee. Nope. Well, this will be needed later. Nice. Guess it's up to me to collect the rest. How I've been dreaming of a date with my beloved Miss Ivy. That's why Manny, will check every will in sight. Uh-oh, no coming back from that one. I knew it, Manny. You had a new girlfriend. Ha ha ha. Might as well just tease him a little. Had to figure out my wording there. CC time! Whoa. Way cooler than I thought. Hello.
No.
Ah, another practically perfect masterpiece. It's an exemplar of the form of Romaine Verde angle. Wow, this is definitely interesting. No theme either. This is gonna be cool, isn't it? This is the sort of thing on which I built my name and reputation as the world-renowned Cece. Oh, pardon me? Are you an admirer here to meet the incomparable Cece? I must say, you don't seem to show any sort of interest in fashion. Oh, yes, I do. Welcome to Vintage Clothing. Well, actually, that's a slight lie. I was just leading her forward. Welcome to Vintage Clothing, the only boutique in the world that carries Cece brand. And if you weren't aware, you stand before the very woman who changed the fusty old village into the birthplace of nouveau fashion. As proof, I present to you this. The hat. The Cece hat. The newest and most magnificent work by yours truly, Cece. Beauty in its finest. Looks like a great fairy, though. Do you like that luxurious curve? Do you, what do you call it, pinnacle of perfection? Do you see that luxurious curve? Do you note that my avant-garde color choices? Wouldn't you call it the pinnacle of perfection? This place is so special that I dare not assign a price to it. It's not for sale. I shall only part with it when I find someone truly worthy of owning it. Only the most impressive fashionista in Hyrule's trendiest village is worthy of such a crown. Doh.
What's this all about? Hyrule's trendiest village? I don't remember approving any of those slogans if I had them.
Ah, look who's here. What can I do for you, oh esteemed Mayoral? I'm really sorry. I tried to stop him from coming in like you asked, but he wouldn't take no for an answer.
Cece, you've got to quit littering in the village with your weird art pieces. Maybe you don't realize, but rats need to sleep too. Those eyesores are so brilliant that they're keeping the veggies awake. It's a real problem for the crops. Hatina's foundation is its produce. What are we going to do with this?
Trying not to scream. Now, dear. There's no need to get so worked up. I think some of the people here actually like her art, you know. Wouldn't it be better to hear her out?
Don't fall for her line of twaddle. She's got everyone in that tangle wrapped around her finger already. My duty is to look after the village, and that's what I mean to do.
Looking after the village, you say? What do you suppose you have to thank for Hatino's rejuvenation, Zelda?
It doesn't need rejuvenating. Hatino village is a peaceful place where folks live quiet lives, and that's the way they like it.
Do they? Let us leave the matter to the people to decide. My avant-garde approach versus this mayor's quaint, be it bygone ways. The citizens will decide which outlook will drive the future of the village by holding a mayoral election. Oh, wow.
You're calling for a mayoral election?
Sure. Suits me. Oh, wait.
Sir, suits me. I'll win that pretty easy.
Sophie, I delegate management of the mayoral election to you. What? Come on, Clavia. That's Mayor Reed.
Come on, Clavia.
Is it? I don't know.
Come on, Clavia. I don't feel like sticking around here any longer. It's time we headed back home.
There's no time to waste. This is gonna be another side adventure. Oh, you again. I've got a long to-do list in preparation for the mayoral election, and the sooner I get started, the better. The answer should go without saying, but you are, of course, a Cece voter. Oh, but of course, because I like your hat. It looks like a great fairy. That's all that I trust. It's plain for all to see that I must shoo in for the next mayor. I think it actually matters for who gets voted out, but I chose Cece because I want that hat. Or so one would think. Yet there are stragglers in this village who are still supporting Reed. They need a mental makeover. And so, I have a fabulous plan to give out mushrooms to Reed's supporters. Mushrooms? Mushrooms are synonymous with the Cece brand. Fungal fashion is the Cece way. The mushrooms I give them will paint them inside and out with fresh, vibrant Cece brand colors. Although Sophie and I must find a shop, where will we find someone we can trust to carry out this vital task? I'll do it. There's the magic words I was waiting for. You're a lifesaver. Just like someone was a lifesaver for wanting frogs, because that's way better than crickets. Now then, you'll be needing these. I already have a lot of these. These mushrooms are for the village's Reed supporters. It's easy to recognize them by how unstylish they are. My supporters are all expert fashionistas dressed to the nines in Cece. This should go without saying, but don't give one to anyone in Reed's family. This should go without saying. Alright. There's also no need to give them to children travelers or any temporary residents like the Chica researchers. That leaves us with, unless I miss my guess, a total of 8 Reed supporters. Your mission is simple. Give a single Highland shroom to each of those 8 misguided voters. Well, off you go. Team Cece or Team Reed? Cece asks you to give Reed some mushrooms. Give Reed voters some mushrooms to open their eyes to new ways of thinking. According to her, and it is a side adventure. I don't know. According to her, Reed voters are identifiable by their unfashionable clothing. Travelers, kids, and the candidates' families, and the temporary residents, like Chica researchers, don't get mushrooms. That leaves 8 villagers not dressed in Cece brand clothes. I'll see what I can do. What should I do? She saddled me with so much work that when she put me in charge of the mayoral election. Sir? I feel like I should apologize for dragging you into this mess I found myself in. But since we are both involved now, could you give me a little advice? Sure. I should have expected that. The thing is, I need your advice. Ooh. So she's your sister. Lately, she's been sneaking off alone in the middle of the night. I don't think it's anything sinister, but the election is soon, and I don't want my last-minute surprises to hurt her chances. So I'd like you to tail my sister, find out where she's going and what she's up to, and get back to me. I've tried following her myself, but she spotted me right away. I really got an earful about it too. If you succeed in finding out what she's doing, I can reward you. You're the only one I can ask for help. I don't want any of the villagers finding out until I know what's going on. Help me out, please. Cece's secret. So I have to wait until midnight to follow her, which I will do, but not in a while. Billboards. Hateno's mayoral election is on. Reed, the incumbent mayor of Hateno Village, is running against Cece, darling of the fashion world. To sell whose vision for Hateno will win out, the two of them have agreed to hold an election. Details soon. Oh, you're... You're a customer I saw at Ventus Clothing, aren't you? You know, from one day we were talking about whether to go through with the mayoral election or not, it's become something of a hassle. They're both so stubborn. Double checking. Yeah, that's just an apple. I wish they'd clear the air between them and end this silly quarrel once and for all. But that's a moot right now. I have something else on my mind. I have to take care of this before the mayoral election starts. What's on your mind? Oh, you don't mind letting me in here? I won't mince words. It's about my husband, Reede. That man of mine. He sets himself up in our shed every night. I don't have the faintest what he's up to. When I ask, he just says it's a secret, and I can't get another peep out of him. I hate the idea of snooping on him. Plus, I think he'd catch me at it right away. But I get so worried when I think about whether whatever he's doing will affect his chances in the election. I was fit to burst if I couldn't find someone to talk about this. Good thing you came along. I'd like you to enter our shed at midday when my husband is around to see if you can figure out what he's doing. I'll pay you for your troubles, of course. The only problem I can see is that he keeps the place locked up tight. You'll never fit in through a window, but maybe you can dig a hole or something. Well, you'll figure it out. Reed's Secret. Another side adventure. Go in the shed and look around. The shed is normally locked and can't be entered through the door. So it's supposed to be over there. Reed's Secret. I honestly wonder if there's going to be a way to trade apples for golden apples. Because that would be awesome if that was the case. Like trading 10 apples for a golden apple or something like that. There's this shed. So I gotta find some sort of well. There's just no time. Oh, hey, Reed.
Oh, you're the traveler I saw at Ventus Clothing, right? Did you come to check up on me because you were worried? Yeah, I lost my head a little there. I'm not too proud of the way I behaved. But don't you worry about me. I have a couple tricks up my sleeve against Cece.
I guess this is like a side quest to determine mayor.
I might not be able to pull one of them off in time for the mayoral election, so I'm focusing on a second plan. To bring back a taste no one's tried here in years.
What kind of taste? Might as well read all of this.
Way back when, my grandfather worked with someone from the village to create a special kind of food. It was too ahead of its time to catch on, so it never went further than just the first trial run. But I never forgot it. Even today, I can recall a gooey mouthfeel of the one bite my grandfather shared with me. In the back of my head, I've always wanted to make it a signature staple of this village. If I could accomplish that, then I'd have something I could stand up to Cece. Except, I can't remember who in the village my grandfather worked with, or what they created. Now that I think of it, it also had a unique pungent scent. If I could just smell that aroma again, it might jog my memory. But don't worry about my problems. I'll be fine. Have a nice, relaxing time in our village. Have you tried the fresh milk they make on the farm up the hill? I'd never start my morning without a glass.
A new signature food, so it is sort of like a mayoral thing to do. Like, I have to figure out if I want to do that or something else. So I gotta go to the shed somehow. There's Hylia. Maybe if I can go into a well somewhere, that will help me. Where's the well? Because I know there's a well somewhere and I just saw it. There's a nice sheen. It has Hylian tomatoes and I don't want any of those. Broomstick, wooden mop, whatever. Gotta quickly go through the shed. Boop. So I gotta do it from a certain direction. Beep. Nope. Nope. Now I want to get this back. Alright, now I'm ascending up here. Notes toward a new variety of pumpkin. Reed's diary. I firmly believe that Hateno Village's charm is in the delicious vegetables and milk in our farms. But there's no denying that these things just aren't resonating with youth nowadays. And I've got no business being mayor if I can't fix that. And so I got together with Knack, the best farmer in these parts, and we came up with a new type of pumpkin. The color, shape, and appearance is based on the Cece brand aesthetic, which is popular with the young folk. Hit a snag though, it might be a bit before we can achieve our goal of shipping the pumpkins out. Ascend. Hello. Bye-bye. Run! I go back to his wife. I must find it.
Hi.
Do it again. How have you been? Want anything good lately? The moment I met Cece at Hateno Village, I was reborn as a fashionista. That's why I must find whatever... Okay, it's Walnut Mountain. So I'll head to Hateno Village and sail from there. A bright future awaits me. I knew it. I just have to go out and grab it by the frills. So I have to find Walnut Mountain. Wherever that is. My brother had something going on. Oh, there's Walnut Mountain. Look at me, eh? Someone who forgot to put on his Cece brand outfit today. Get at the times and put on some Cece brand clothes already. How else will anyone know your loyalty to Cece style? Walk around the village looking like that if you want, but don't blame me if Cece roasts your fashion sense. Cece set up her own Cece brand line. It proves what a fantastically avant-garde, charismatic designer she is. Why, Cece single-handedly set the tone for Hateno Village's whole look. Cece's shop is to the left of the village entrance. It's a stylish shop with the mushroom clothing decoration. If you're feeling plain, shabby, or drab, Cece has the cure. Go ask her to coordinate your look today. I already know. Let's go home. Hello there. Oh, you're the same one. Always happy to see a traveler in Hateno Village. Are you one of those who came to see the new Cece fashion line? Not to brag, but the mind behind it is my own daughter Cece. Oh, you're the father of her. If you're looking for her, you'll probably find her at that clothing shop. I mean boutique. It's over by the village entrance. Not sure what the difference is, but personally, Cece always gets upset when I call it a clothing shop. Go right in. I'm looking for the waifu, wherever she is. There she is, walking right down. How goes it? Made any progress on that thing we talked about? You say he's developing a new type of pumpkin. So that's why he's been consulting with Knack so often. He could have just asked Cece about it directly. But I know he's too hardworking and stubborn for that. It's a relief to find the truth. A lot of things make sense now. Like why he went to vintage clothing. It's so obvious in hindsight. I'm sorry. That's between me and my husband. Thank you for looking into this for me. I promise you a reward, and I keep my promises.
Ha! 10 Italian tomatoes.
What a pair the two of them make if they would just get along. Well, you're his waifu. Why the heck did you say that, though? Cece's secret. So I have to. Ow. I have to follow Cece and see what she's up to. I said I was gonna do something on my cut. Not forgetting. I was looking up what I was supposed to do to awaken the Great Fairies, but I didn't look that up yet. Instead, I'm doing something real quick. I saved at this spot. Off screen, I thought of following Cece first before I do any more. I think I might just do in this video just side quests. Not doing any shrines. Oh, come on. I'm gonna turn off my commentary. If I get caught, I will restart. I've never followed anyone new. Last time it wasn't that bad, but I think this one's gonna be a little bit trickier. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna turn off my commentary because of Barky. Well, another blood moon is rising. Fourth. No, not fourth. Seventh blood moon. And I think this is part 26. So, surprisingly enough, it's not every once per 3 parts. Also, I went to the door. Cece is there. Alone at last. This is actually pretty funny. Just the blood moon rising at the suspicion of what Cece's doing, and then just that. It's nuts. Okay, finally beat the subtitles. My word. That was funny. So apparently she's in that shed. So I'm not able to go inside, which is weird. Sounds like she's alert to her surroundings, so it'll be important to stay out of sight. She went in there. Aha! Perfect. I do believe nobody saw me. I'm free to enjoy of my late night meals in secret. Ah, how I enjoy my nightly vegetables. The shine, the luster, the fragrance. Yes, indeed. Now this is fine luxury dining. Fine luxury dining. Let's just add the fine there. And so, without further ado, let us tuck in. So scrumptious, the crisp, smooth taste is a sign that they were grown on a diet of pure water. Thanks to the farmer's deft touch and the quality of the soil, I can even eat the skin without misgivings. Honestly, vegetables from anywhere but Hantino Village simply don't count. they're nowhere near as filling. Vegetarians delight. Though I've built a reputation on the flash and glamour, here in private, I must admit that the simple, unadored things are best. There's simply no denying it. Alas, but now that I'm full for tonight, it's best I return home. If I don't return quickly, Sophie may start to suspect something. She already does. Now I gotta... That's cool. Wait, and then it just skips the time. That's pretty funny. Did you learn anything? Sorry about this. I know it's a tall order, asking you to tell my sister. I'm just so nervous about her. Really? The silo across the way? What? I thought she'd been hiding something big. Is that really all there was to it? I know my sister says a lot about charisma and style, and has to do everything in the most ostentatious way possible. But between you and me, her tastes are pretty plain. She loves the slow life here in Hateno village. She probably told you she came back here because of development or whatever. But the truth is, she just wanted to eat the vegetables grown right here in her hometown again. At least, I'm pretty sure that's the case. Either way, I'm so glad she wasn't up to anything scandalous. I want you to have this in exchange for helping me out. 10 iron shrooms. My sister really is a handful sometimes. Both she and Reed want the same things, you know. I can't understand why the two of them don't just work together instead of going into such bizarre lengths. Completed Cece's secrets. And now, it's Team Cece or Team Reed. It's sort of funny about all of these side adventures, and they're not even side quests, because there's a lot of side quests I haven't done yet. Horse-drawn dreams I was thinking about doing in a while yet. The Duchess who disappeared. I have to go to the Bayern Snow Shelf somewhere. As a reward for defeating the monster, Amy offered you pony points to accept this. Oh, I thought Amy was a girl. Alright. At least I should have known that one. This one I can get, but I don't know how to make the port yet. This one I already have. This one is gonna take me a while. And then this one I have to go to the Spring of Wisdom. The inability to sense the mother goddess statue in the vast canyon. She asks you to check on the statue and return with your findings. But I really want to know what that means. And then there's shrine quests, there are 3 of them I haven't done yet. Keys Born of Water is something that makes sense. The High Spring and the Light Rings, I have no idea. Then this, the White Bird's Guidance. I have to look for... It's pretty much the same thing as that White Bird from the Breath of the Wild, but this time there's a cave near it. So it's just luck-based, mainly, for finding it. Luck-based, it's not really luck-based. I'm just messing around a little. But now, I gotta find farmers and give them mushrooms. Greetings and salutations! What is this place? Interesting. I thought this was a restaurant of sorts. Yes, I'll go to work. Huh? Do you need something from me? Here, have a Hylian mushroom. What's this? Something from Cece? Yeah, pretty obvious from the look of it. You know, people keep talking up this Cece brand stuff, but it never really clicked with me. I know the lady works hard, but most of us farmers around here aren't too precious about our clothes. But sure, thanks for the mushroom. That's mighty nice of you. So I gotta have to give 8 of the mushrooms. Of course, what clothes should I dye? That took me way too long to figure out.
Here goes the village. Now been putting these strange decorations all over the village.
Sorry about that. Are you a visitor here? A tourist? You're in Hateno, a village known for living off the land. For as long as anyone can remember, we've tilled the soil and let nature be our guide in life. Now, though, everything's gotten gosh darn it, getting so glitzy as some folks try to drum up more tourism business. Mind you, we were all happy to see Cece return to the village after she'd been away for so long. Some folks, like my daughter Prima, started work. Gosh darn it. And I actually saw Prima, and what the heck, I'm starting to misread again, even though I thought I recovered from that. Started wearing that flashy CC brand stuff right away in celebration. But it's a tad over the top for me and my son-in-law Wharton. We preferred the simple life, the way we've always lived it. But I don't mean to talk your ear off. By all means, go on and have yourself a peaceful stay here. Is there something you need from me? Yes, here. Huh? You say this is from Cece? Thank you kindly. Us old folks don't know much about what's in now, you know. I'm happy to vote for whoever for mayor, and if they'll fix up the village real nice. This is ridiculous. It's a lady. Time to sneak by. Oh, it's not a lady. I did the right voice then. What? Hey there, brother. Oh, if you don't know me, I'm a worker at the inn. Whoever's at the counter right now can help you out if you need something. It's probably my wife, Prima, and that you will be dealing with. Every time I show my face around there, she demands to know why I'm not wearing CC brand clothes. So I'm keeping my distance until the fad dies down. I never knew my dear Prima was the type to get so worked up about fashion. You need something else? Something not related to the inn? Here. Have a Hylian shroom. Ooh, for me? Thanks. My wife loves CC stuff, so I'll save it as a treat for her. I'm not too into the designs myself, but she is pretty pleased with them. And she does look incredibly cute when she wears them too. Yeah, that CC is alright in my book. And I'm not the only one. Koyan from the Harms on the hill said the same thing. Koyan, huh? Same rhyming end name, but not the same rhyme and words. Talk to you, Leo. I think your name was. This is a family house, so I might as well not go there. Gotta cut in a real quick moment soon. Really soon I'm gonna be having to cut again. Up to the fields I go! Armored carp. I already took a picture of that. Ducks! I haven't taken a picture of those guys yet. Bright crested duck. Was I around the darn me? Didn't read that name right. Thought it was Bright Crest. Gosh darn it! Ooh, kids. Are they into CC brand? Gotta get to school. Let's come on else. I'm in a hurry. Oh, you're students. Ah, screw it. Looking healthy today. Hey, you're out early. I don't know if you're visiting for the veggies or for Cece, but I hope you had some reason to come all the way here. Well, while you're here, I hope you don't pass up the chance to eat a few of our famous vegetables. Down at the general store, they got them all lined up. You can't miss them. Starting with the tiny tomato. Trust me. Not much to say about them except that I put a lot of love into growing them. And I'm proud of how they turned out. Gotta get to school. I gotta actually complete that quest. Just try! Ah, Lake, good morning to you. The problem of figuring out how to get my lesson across to the children has been keeping me awake. I wish that I could show the children a detailed image of the screen depicting the calamity found in Kakariko Village. I think they'd understand in no time if they had a visual aid like that. So I gotta wait until they're all here. Oh man. What, you want to take the class? Have you asked Mr. Simon? I wonder if Miss Zelda will be back at her home today. Maybe I'll go check after class. Mister, can this not wait? Class is about to start. Why don't you watch Professor Simon's lecture with the rest of us? So I guess I gotta wait until the right time, which I think it's 9 o'clock. And then after this I'm gonna cut. Yep. Well, what the heck? I have the image. I swear I do. It's supposed to be here. Unless I somehow deleted it on accident, but there's no way I did. It's right here. There we go. Finally. So, for this class we'll be going over the calamity again. Let's start by reviewing our last lesson. Mr. Simon, can you prove any of this? Isn't it more likely that over time, history and legend started to blur together? My word. I wonder if I was just supposed to wait until everyone was starting class, even though it was 9 o'clock and that's normally a starting time. Actually, not really. Well, yeah, it is. Gosh darn it. I haven't been in school in a while, and I sort of don't miss it. Yeah, I read this part. Are we still talking about stuff that happened 10,000 years ago? Can you point to any paintings or images that actually show there was a calamity 10,000 years ago? I can see I'll have to actually show the classes green depicting the calamity to move my lesson plan forward. I have a picture to show. What's this? A screen depicting the calamity. Class, please take note here. This is a rare opportunity to see a primary source regarding calamity. I hope they can see that image. It was really hard to find a good one. Wow, this looks like a real thing. So the legend was true. That's amazing. You know, seeing this makes me feel like it might have happened yesterday. Happened 20 years ago. Well, if you got documented proof, that's good enough for me. Go on, Mr. Simon. Tell us the rest of the story about the calamity. Of course. Thank you so much, Link. My lecture about the calamity might run long, but I hope you'll stay for it anyway. Tell me. The calamity has visited this land of Hyrule several times over. However, 10,000 years ago, there were divine beasts built by the Sheikah using their advanced technology. Each of them was controlled by a skilled pilot as well. With the sword that seals the darkness and the power of the sacred princess, the ancient hero stopped the calamity. For a long while after that, the lands of Hyrule knew peace. But the time when the people forgot that about the calamity was the moment it returned to menace once more. Tell us more. When did all this happen? Well, this all happened 100 years ago. It began with an oracle prophesying the calamity's return. The royal family took their cues from the legends of the past. They found and excavated the divine beast. Skilled members of the Rito, Goron, Zora, and Gerudo peoples. Mind not that it's supposed to be Gerudo. I will always call it Gerudo. I'll pretty much say that every time. Were selected to pilot them. They were also called the champions. With the wielder of the sword that seals the darkness and the sacred princess, all the pieces from the legend were in place. And I have the picture of that too, because I thought it was for memory. But this time the calamity would not be bested so easily. Did something happen? Sadly, the sacred princess was unable to awaken the holy power within her. The divine beasts were taken over by the calamity. Those selected to pilot them lost their lives in the process. Worse still, the hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness was badly hurt.
Just when all seemed lost, the sacred princess came into her power and devoted her whole being into keeping the calamity at bay for 100 years. Is everyone following along so far? After spending 100 years dormant, the hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness awakened, his wounds healed. He won back the divine beasts with the help of several allies, including some of the champions' descendants. And in the end, the hero defeated the calamity, and the sacred princess stopped the evil one. Sorry, I got a little emotional there at the end. It's a true story, though. All that we have, our land, our lives, our civilization, we owe it all to those who fought for it through the centuries. Wow, I want to be like the ancient hero and give the next generation good lives too. Oh, that went splendidly. Words cannot convey my satisfaction. And I couldn't have done it without you showing us the screen link once again. Thank you so much for your assistance.
Yeah.
That's right. You should have something for all your help. Would this do? 10 Hylian rice. Yeah, it would. New vegetables being developed. They're harvesting less rice these days. That's a shame, and as it's a favorite of mine. You should taste it for yourself, Link. Speaking of rice, our next subject is home economics. I plan to use the occasion to talk up dishes that use Hylian rice. Completed. Teach me a lesson 1. I'm gonna end up just looking up how to get the Great Fairy thing going after I do the Mayoral quest, which is in the next video. The next video is that, but in the end of this video, I'm going to figure out how to get those batteries going. Oh. I actually didn't know. Yeah, you could actually look at these goats up close. Also, I did not take a picture of this. Hi! I already took a picture of you. Every time I see goats now, I just think of my farm. The actual farm I have. Not that. I want to take an up-close picture of this. Because I love doing that. If anything, I'm gonna just do this. That works. Replace picture because it looks funnier. And surprisingly enough, I remembered the Poplar Hills, and there was a guy there that needed saving. Every time I see one of the apples, it actually looks way different to me, but it's just the sunlight. And also I'm going in the wrong direction. So I'm gonna figure out something about the school thing later. Because for now, I'm gonna just switch up and find the rest of those people that I need to give Hylian shrooms for. One of you is over here, I think. Yep. Can't hardly tell there's a field yet. It'll need a lot more work before it's through. Well now, what's a wanderer doing in our neck of the woods? Going where you please is a perk of being a traveler, eh? Chalk it up to fate, and let me tell you about this place. This is a Hatcano school field. Right now it's more than like an empty lot, but it used to be a good little field. I aim to get it back in shape so I can support crops again. It's hard work fixing up a plot. It's gone to seed. It'll be a spell before anyone can plant anything here. You have something to say? Here, have a Hylian shroom. Gift from Cece. Thanks for that. The world of fashion moves too fast for us old folks. But I'm in favor of any mayor who can make sure this village stays a place where the younger folk are happy to live. 4 people, right? I did 4? Yes. So I gotta find the rest of them, wherever they are.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't remember which ones I haven't done.
Is that a problem? The answer is yes.
It is a problem. Wasn't Uba the one that likes, or was that somewhere else that likes plum trees? Unfortunately, oh wait a minute, nothing suspicious yet. Halt and identify yourself, suspicious guy. I'm not suspicious. Oh, you're not? Then I'll give you the gatekeeper greeting. How did it go again? You've come to Hateno Village, home of the fine produce and dyed goods. The vegetables are the best around, and we're at the forefront of fashion. Did I say that right? My dad would have known. Too bad he's still at Lookout Landing. Oh, that's nice to know. Not suspicious at all. Yeah. This is not going well. Hi, puppy.
Hi. Hanyo.
Be careful. Go right in. Oh, you are not the one either. Where are the rest of ye? There used to be people gossiping over here. But not anymore. Hello, Leop. Oh, dang it, I already.
Have you been traveling long? If you want to rest, Pompu Inn is straight ahead. Seems like they're getting closer to holding an election for mayor. Cece is a popular choice with the youth, it seems like. I suppose it's natural that things change with the times. But if it was up to me, I want Reed to keep doing it the way he has always done. You know something? I really enjoyed the Highland Shroom from dear Cece, but in the end, I'm always going to like carrots better than mushrooms.
Yeah, same here, buddy. Are you gonna want the mushroom, Manny?
Love's fire burns forever.
Oh yeah, you're already in fashion.
You collect some hot-footed frogs for me. I collect a few more myself, and Miss Ivy will be swept right off her feet. Oh, so that friend's friend I was talking about said. I think either way, I owe you one. So, did you want something? I'm here on duty, checking on Miss Ivy. Sorry, no. I'm keeping a watch over the village entrance. Too busy for chat, sad to say. It's a wild world outside the village. What all the upheaval going on, and even here, there's the election business. An election? Yeah, some folks in the village are going ahead with preparations for the elections for the next mayor. Things between Cece and Reede. I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but I'm still gonna call her Cece. Got pretty heated, I guess. Not that I much care who's mayor around this place. Although, here's a thought. What if I was mayor? I bet things would turn around for me then. Yes, sir. No. He would just say anything like, if you love him, give him. Well, you before anything else, I'm kind of busy checking out the village entrance. How come there's never a cute girl that comes along to distract me from watching me? Because you already are watching someone. It's gonna be tough out there with what with the upheaval, stuff falling out of the sky, monster attacks left and right. Not here though. Yours truly keeps watch over the entrance, day and night, to make sure of it. Well, then I gotta find whoever. Not you though, because you're the one that supports your sister no matter what. No matter what?
But I don't know who all to talk to. Not you. You're wearing the fashion. Flavia. Not. I don't think it's you. You're the wife of Reed, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm running out of options. I'm gonna be back when I find someone. I don't know who. That's the only problem. This is ridiculous. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. Why can't he understand? Sir, do you need something? I'd really prefer you to help you from across the counter if that's alright.
Huh?
This guy just doesn't give up. What happens if I just do this again? Welcome to Tanpu Inn. Will you be staying with us today? Oh wow, they got way cheaper here. Before it was 80 rupees for a soft bed, but now the care introduces us again soon. Maybe next time Morton is leaning carelessly against the terrace. I'll catch him off guard and jam a hat in his head. Nice, man. Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh, you're the same guy. I gave you something. Where is the freaking people that I need? This is ridiculous. I can't find anyone. Maybe I will if I go over here. Nope, this is empty. No journals, no nothing. Figures. Beautiful flower though.
Wow, it immediately changed.
This is not it, right? Like this is just a family household and nothing else. You're wearing a design. Gosh darn it, it's really hard to find anyone else. The only people I can think of are in Reed's family. Kuko, did I take a picture of you? Yeah. I did not talk to Tamana. It's a bird egg. It's not picturable. And who might you be? Just kidding. They say Kuko's memory only lasts for 3 steps, but my memory is better than that. 3 days though. There might be a problem. Besides, nights have been unexpectedly busy for me ever since I took over for my husband while he's at Lookout Landing. The only Kukos I have time for here are the eggs. If you need anything in the village, you'll probably find it along the main thoroughfare. We did have more Kukos here once, but we couldn't make time to take care of them. Aww. Most of the ones we have left are kept at the barn at the top of the hill. Oh, but if you'd like to take any of the eggs here with you, I don't mind at all. The Kukos produce so many eggs that there's plenty for everyone. Did you still need something? Finally found one of you, so I might as well give you this. Brought this from Cece? Wow, thank you. There's a lot of ways you can prepare mushrooms. They're tasty on their own too. I just like them, okay? But that's when they're food. When you make them fashion, you lose me. It wasn't so long ago that doing stuff like that was completely unheard of here. The farm families don't know what to make of it either. Can you blame them? It's just Reed voters. It doesn't matter. Like, they're in this village. Don't get mushrooms. You've given out 5 mushrooms. There are 3 left. So wait, do the kids take mushrooms too? I actually haven't talked to much of any kids. There's a farming hoe over there too. Makes sense. Not the same house apparently. Sort of thought it would be. Cool. I don't want to take their bit. They would think I'm a robber. Kid, which I can't give the fruit to. Fortified pumpkins. Yep. Running out of ideas for where to find people. Hey, hold on. There's a Mayoral dispute here. There's a kid. Miss Zelda. Oh yeah, there's a student. Is it because she's disappointed in me? Oh, do you have business at Miss Zelda's house too, mister? It used to be mine. You know she's not back home yet, right? Right around the time of the upheaval, Miss Zelda's just stopped coming home. She always used to say, see you later, whenever she left the village, but not that time.
She's gone, but she's not dead, I promise you.
Interesting. Yay! Sapporo. Nice evening, huh? Oh, aren't you the guy I met before? Who are you again? The Traveler. Oh yeah? You got a good taste if you wandered in here into Hateno Village. You should come into our shop. We'll dye your clothes and stuff. Stylish, huh? I mean, I won't do it. That's my dad's thing, still. Oops, gotta go. I'm supposed to be helping at the shop. I saw apples. No golden apples, though. Sort of thinking this kid is gonna be needing a Hylian shroom. Cece's in the lead. Clavia, you're the wife. Evening. You ought to be my guest, and instead I end up asking you for favors. Sorry about that. But you are a huge help. Thank you. If only that man could be more forthright. He takes everything so seriously that he sometimes doesn't know how to open up. No one knows him like me, so it's up to me to give him my support. Yeah, I thought so. I don't know what to do! What's this? Did we forget our mission to hand out mushrooms to Reede voters and paint them in CC colors, inside and out? I only got 6 of them. Or 5 of them. Still have 3 villagers waiting for their complimentary mushrooms. Who are Reed's voters? Great question. I don't have the whole picture, but to start with, I've heard it said that those who work at the pasture here care a little for fashion. Go and see about changing their minds. There's Old Man Talk, who's retired. You'll find him taking a walk up the hill to the lab each and every morning. If he's not there, check outside the pasture. I've told you what I know. Was any of it unclear? I'll take a picture of this, I think. I will. Just in case I forget. Pasture. So, pasture. Where is the pasture? What does it say? Dye shop, general store. Dye shop is where I'm supposed to go. But I'm also supposed to go to some sort of field. Look what time it is! Azu. Uh-oh. I got so caught up in playing Azoom that I didn't notice it's getting late. I gotta get home. If you need something, you should ask a grown-up. I'm gonna get an earphone if I don't make it home before Mom gets it back from the store. I think I gotta stay by the fire for a little while. Clavia. So, a pasture. Where do I go for that? Also, how many fire fruits do I have? I have 12. Might as well. Yeah. Sit by the fire until noon. So it was just farther away. I didn't think that was part of the village, but I guess I should have known. We're playing spies. Are you from outside? If you want to play, tell my brother Neb. I'm sure he'll add you to our spy game. My brother Neb is spy number 1, and I'm number 2. A spy's job is to keep an eye out and report to the big-time hero, Azu. With surveillance and about any bad people. But the lab on top of the hill to the east is too far, so I can't go there. Oh. I took a picture of this, right? Yeah. I'll pick it up, but I won't get it. Oh, dang it. Well, if need be, I'll drop it for something. Well, you're a new face around here, if Eddie Judge, welcome to Ateno Pasture. I love to get some sun. Don't my cows look happy to be out sunbathing? Yes, they do. Oh, got something for me. Have a Hylian shroom. Good sir. This is from Cece. Isn't that sweet? These are tasty if you fry them up as a snack. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the gift. But me and my daughter Koyan, an old man talk, don't care much about clothes. What use is fashion in the field, right? Still, I'm glad that's all you came for. If you told me you were here to pick up some fresh milk, I'd have been in a tight spot. Make no mistake, fresh milk? Don't tell me you haven't heard of my farm's fresh milk. It's the best in that Tano. The secret's in the special feed I make for my cows. It gives their milk an extra little something you don't get anywhere else. Except I've been having trouble getting any hands on acorns to mix up any more of it. There used to be tons of acorns all over the ground in the forest out back. No idea where they all went. Probably the squirrels started taking over and grabbing them all for themselves. Sometimes they'll drop the acorns they carry in their cheeks if you stir them, but they're quick little critters. I need at least 3 acorns to make my special feed, so it's a real problem for me. My daughter Koyan is always out staring into that pond, so I doubt she'd be any help gathering acorns. I wish you could just press plus there and see how many acorns you have. I have some acorns. I don't know how many I have, though. No fooling? Well, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. I don't know what that means, but I'll play along. Not with me at my wit's end after all. And all. I don't know if this rightly makes up for it, but have a bottle on me. Bottle of fresh milk. Good enough for me. I was keeping it squirreled away, but no reason to be a miser about it now. I better go up a batch of... Go mix up. I didn't read the word mix. Whatever. Now that I got some more acorns. If you ever want more fresh milk, I'll swap you for 3 acorns. Call it a special trade just for you.